Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. All right, hey everybody. So we got some news stories here today. It's a bit slow these days in the NHL, especially if you're. It's slow if you're following the whole NHL, which I don't cover. But if you're following just one team, it's kind of really slow. So I gathered up a few things to talk about, and then there was a big story. I think it's a big story that came out today. We'll talk about that. That's involving the salary cap. And we're going to start with this here. And that is Michael McNiven. He is a depth goalie for the Montreal Canadiens. He signed a 1-year, 2-way deal yesterday, I do believe, for $750,000 if he makes the whole year in the NHL, and $100,000 if he plays in the AHL. I do believe also that he's guaranteed $110,000 for next season. So I imagine there's a $10,000 signing bonus, I guess. Also, yesterday as well, they signed, I don't have a picture of this, they signed Michael Pezzetta. He's another minor leaguer. They signed him to a 1-year, 2-way deal, $750,000 in the NHL and $82,500 in the AHL. There was no mention of any guaranteed money with him. Next up, Alex Burrows. So Alex Burrows was brought in when Montreal fired Claude Julien, the head coach last year with Kirk Muller. He was brought in to replace Kirk Muller in coaching the power play. The Canadiens have signed him yesterday. He's the last of the coaching staff that they signed to a 3-year deal. So it falls in line with all the other coaches. I'm not 100% sure, though, of the new guy. I'm blanking on his name. That's really great, but I'm not sure if it falls in line with him. I can't think of his name. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But everybody else is signed till the 2024 season. I should probably edit that out, but and I think this also is lined up with the Laval Rocket coaches, a whole new staff over there, and they are also signed till the 2024 season. So I don't know if that means anything, but yeah. So Alex Burrows now locked in as well as all the other guys. Next up, on a less happy note, this is Jesperi Kotkaniemi's father, Michael Kotkaniemi, or Mikhail Kotkaniemi. So Kks Dad's been diagnosed with cancer. I don't know where. He'll relinquish his coaching position. He's head coach of the of Finland's Rauman. I hope I pronounced it right. Rauman Lukko under-20 team. So he's going to relinquish the head coaching position while he undergoes treatment. He is only 52 years old, so he's younger than I am. And thoughts go out to the Kotkaniemi family and to KK, and speedy recovery to his dad, because 52 years old. I mean, he's really young. So speedy recovery there, Mr. Kotkaniemi. Next up is this guy. Thank you to Tomas Tatar for 3 years of service. I guess I don't know if you can say service. So Tomas Tatar was signed by the New Jersey Devils yesterday. He has been signed to a 2-year, $9 million contract. So that works out to a $4.5 million AAV. And he was making $5.3 million on his last deal. Montreal was only paying $4.8 million of that because Vegas had held $500,000. And in talking with friends and with the crew about, I guess maybe even on video too, I might have said this, that I thought he should probably get, like, he's not getting $5.3 million. And I thought somewhere between 4.25, like even as low as 4 and 4.5 would be okay with me. And he got 4.5. Is the number. He's going to be with the Devils, so still in the same conference. And best of luck to Tomas Tatar. So in 3 seasons with Montreal, Tatar's stats in Montreal are 198 games played, 57 goals, 92 assists for 149 points, a plus 26. In the playoffs, in 15 games, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. And I think right there, those numbers there, that's why they didn't. I think it's why they let him go and they brought in Hoffman. I think he's not in his career a very big playoff performer, and his career numbers for games played, 625 games played, 176 goals, 201 assists for 377 points. In 40 playoff games, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. So traditionally in his career, he's not a big playoff performer. And I think this is the reason why they let Tomas Tatar walk into free agency. I really think that's why. And why you didn't see him playing, he was scratched for so many of the playoff games. So he signed with the Devils. Yeah, okay, I thought I was going to add something to what I wrote there, but it doesn't add anything to what I said. So Tomas Tatar, I don't know. Do we want to take a look at his stats for his career? I said them, but you can see pretty steady guy. You know, Tomas Tatar is going to bring you 20 to 25 goals in general, 45 points. While he was, I should go back. While he was here with Montreal, he had 2 really big seasons for him. 58 points the first season and 61. Those were above anything he had done in his previously in his career. So, you know, that's like career highs, and a lot of times they kind of go back. And if you look at his numbers in the 56 games, 30 points in 56 games, yeah, he kind of reverted back to what his numbers, like if you prorate that, it would have been in that 40 to 50 point range, which you normally get. So he's gone to New Jersey. Wish him well. And yeah, I mean, I like Tomas Tatar, so I'm not trying to put him down in any way, not criticizing him. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you got to move on. Montreal thought they wanted better performance in the playoffs. I didn't look at Hoffman's playoff numbers to see if he was a better playoff performer. So I don't know, but we're going to find out. That's if Montreal makes playoffs this coming season. And the last story, this is the one about salary cap. So it seems, now this Frank Saravalli is reporting, and if you remember, Frank Saravalli was reporting on at the expansion draft with the Carey Price stuff and all that, and you got most of that, if not all of it, accurate. So Frank Saravalli is reporting a rise to in the salary cap starting next season, not this season that's coming, the season after, 22-23. A rise to $82.5 million in 22-23 would likely trigger the start of a lag formula as agreed upon in collective bargaining agreement negotiations between the NHL and the NHL Players Association in 2020. That could see the salary cap climb $1 million each offseason until the escrow balance owed to owners is paid off. Provided that revenue bounces back strongly in 22-23, starting at $5.4 billion and reasonably increases year over year from there, NHL players can hope to pay off their $1 billion debt sometime during the 25-26 season. Because of that, the collective bargaining agreement is likely to automatically extend through 2026-27, which would also mark the first season that players and teams could reasonably expect to realize a significant increase in the salary cap. With the cap linked back to actual revenue projections, again, for the first time since 2019-20. And what that looks like is this here. So for this upcoming season 21-22, it's $81.5 million. Nothing changes. But next season would go up to $82.5 million, and that would be based on projected revenue of $5.4 billion. And as you see on the other side, ending escrow balance. So you see the number keeps coming down for the escrow money they owe. It would go up 23-24, 83.5, 84.5 the next year, 85.5. And then they're projecting that they're paid off in 25-26, so that for 26-27, the salary cap looks like it'll go up about $5.9 million. So that's a nice number. If you're starting to get raises in the cap of $5.9 million and $6 and $7 and $8 million, now you can start, you know, you don't have to be as tight with the numbers, with the contracts, and things aren't going to be as dire. You don't have to let guys go as easily for just a little bit of money. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be another few years. We're in this salary cap hell, but You know, they were talking about the cap staying flat completely for that 4 or 5 years. The fact that it goes up at least $1 million a year is something. It's not a lot, I know, but it's better than a kick in the pants. So there you go. That's it. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. See you next one. Bye, everybody.